What draws a person to Captiva? It's a sense of community, and it's living within and being a part of nature rather than overpowering it.
The charm of Captiva is like no other in the state of Florida. We get a particular type of visitor that comes to Captiva. They want that low-density tropical island feel.
We have low-density, low-height buildings on the islands that maintain the natural character where the buildings are tucked in within the natural environment. Wildlife, is allowed to flourish because over 70% of the entire island of Sanibel is protected for conservation.
Out of nowhere, last summer we found that Lee County, on its own, without any consultation with us, was trying to make very significant changes in our land use policy, which is what started the whole controversy.
When the county commission reviewed the plan, they argued, no concern with density. We're making these changes to make it consistent with the Lee County codes.
Here's what you see: small, quaint island life, all of which is under threat of change. A proposal to allow higher buildings on Captiva is sparking some outrage.
This action that does not increase density.
I'm certainly against this.
Change is tough. I believe we're treating everyone equal.
So it's not really about density.
And that change is a challenge, and it's uncomfortable.
So is it correct to say that at the end of the day, this will still read enforce, at the very end of Goal 23, it will still read, and enforce development standards that maintain the historic low-density residential development pattern of Captiva?
All of that remains the same. The density for South Seas is still going to be at 1 to 3 units per acre. The Captiva density is 3 units per acre. Nothing's changing with that. The hotel cap on Captiva remains the same. That has not been changed.
When the plan came out from South Seas, it proposed 707 units, up from the 247 units that they were allowed under the current plan of 3 units per acre. That is almost 3 times the density that they have today.
The state actually said that this was done under the false flag of resiliency, that it was really a proposal to increase density, and they got it right 100%.
Our island's very different than, say, Fort Myers Beach. We have really focused on protecting the natural environment instead of focusing on the developed environment, the human-made environment, which increases runoff, which increases impacts to water quality in our coastal environments. We've really focused on preserving those natural areas, really embracing this idea that less is more.
Sanibel has been one huge success as a community, a local government community, for, since '74. And it's not because of any one person or any one thing, it's because it's a community that wants it that way.
Our Captiva plan, our vision of what Captiva is supposed to be today and over the long term, has always in the past been well accepted by Lee County, up until this recent point in time.
The owners are shocked by the changes to the Land Development Code because it increases density by a standard not ever seen before on Captiva.
We've been operating here, Twin Waters Inn, for 48 years here on the island and been growing the business over the years. We're very protective of what we have here. We have manatees that show up every morning on the shore here on the bay side. We have the dolphins that come in and out. We want South Seas to be a good partner in the community, and we want them to develop to what was agreed upon.
If the zoning is approved for South Seas Island Resort, the impacts are not only going to affect the environment, they're going to affect every way of life on Captiva as we know it today, whether it's utilities, public safety, road congestion.
There is one road in and one road off when you come to Sanibel and Captiva. And that one road in takes you all the way to the tip of Captiva to South Seas Island Resort. And that one road takes you off the island.
It's the only hurricane evacuation route. In the event of an emergency, and we need to get people off the island quickly and safely, that's going to be a huge impact. When you rebuild and grossly increase density and the number of units in a project under the guise of resiliency, that's wrong.
Protect Captiva is a coalition of businesses, residents, tourists, and organizations on both Captiva and Sanibel who immediately came together to oppose this proposal because they are very concerned and afraid about what the island will end up looking like should it go through. We could not and did not get the results that we thought we would at the Board of County Commissioners, so we have now filed an initial lawsuit, and we're looking at a lot of other legal options that are open to us in order to protect this island. We know it's a long road, but we will be there every step of the way to preserve the island that we all know and love. The Protect Captiva Coalition invites you to join us. You can contact your county commissioner and tell them that you are opposed to these changes. You can donate directly on our website. Our goal is clear. We've said it from the beginning. We want to maintain Captiva as it is, and we want more people to come and help us do that.